everybody, welcome back. My name is Tamara and this is Becoming Urban Gypsy channel where I am transforming myself and my life into the best version of myself. This video is going to be talking about animal testing. We're like in 2025 and we're still doing animal testing on makeup. To me, it's baffling. It's not necessary. Makeup's supposed to make us feel pretty and it's for fun. So why are we taking animals and torturing them and putting them in these cages with their head tight and shooting ink in their eyes and God knows what else? Because PSA, I looked at pictures, don't do it. You can if you want, it's a free country, but I would advise not to. It plagues my nightmares. It's despicable and it's disgusting. And honestly, most companies out there really don't. I looked at a report on Google and it did say that 74% of the top 50 makeup brands in America still do tests on animals. Through my research, I had a list of 115 brands that I own personally, and only 13 of them tested on animals. This is really geared towards those big brands. There's a lot of areas that they like to hide and say they don't test, such as MAC. I'm gonna miss MAC. I love a lot of their products. I'm gonna miss them. But they say they don't test on animals unless required by law, which is interesting because mainland China requires animal testing. So those companies who choose to sell to mainland China will inevitably have to animal test. There's a lot of companies out there who choose not to go that route and choose not to sell to mainland China, like Tarte or Too Faced or Charlotte Tilbury. There's so many amazing brands out there that decide it's not worth it. Real quick, just going to list off a couple brands that still animal test in the year of 2025, which is Sephora beauty products, MAC beauty products, Laura Mercier, Maybelline, Bobbi Brown. L'Oreal also owns Revlon along with a lot of other companies. Yves Saint Laurent, Clinique, Benefit, Makeup Forever, Dior, Estee Lauder, which owns a lot of companies such as MAC and Gucci, to name a few. Definitely test on animals. In my research, just to name a couple big names that don't test on animals: Too Faced, Charlotte Tilbury, Natasha Denona, Hourglass, Bare Minerals, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Tatcha, Fenty, Rare Beauty, Rodeo, KVD Beauty, Urban Decay, like Pat McGrath, Dominique Cosmetics. There's so many, and I can list off more and more. One Size, Afra, like there's so Ardell and Eylure, Elf. There's so many companies. Sigma, Dew of the Gods, Gwen Stefani's Beauty Give Beauty, House Labs. There's so many that don't test on animals. How can they do it and not these other companies? So, quick little fact. We've been animal testing since 500 BC. There's actual reports of us animal testing in 500 BC. You're telling me from then until now, we don't have enough information on what is good and what's not good for us? There's a lot of arguments out there of people saying it protects me from breaking out in rashes. Okay, I can understand that. We have a plethora of recipes and cosmetics that we already know are safe for use because they're out in existence right now. So let's just work with what we got. And again, I'm not here to shame anyone. If you guys buy those products, I'm not here to shame anyone. This is Laura Mercier's. Look at all this MAC. I have a lot of products I have purchased from these companies. And Mac, I even asked him, do you animal test? No, we don't animal test unless required by law. And so somehow I justified that. They don't really want to animal test, but they only have to. So in that small instance, they're going to animal test. No. To me, I say no. It's just not worth it. The cost isn't worth it for me to look pretty. Like, I don't need makeup. No one needs makeup. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something you do for fun, right? Like, as girls, we like it, or whoever likes it. It's supposed to be fun. To me, the cost of an animal being kept in a cage and strapped down with metal straps around them, not being able to move, and injected things into their eyes, their mouth, their skin, their blood, it's just not worth it. The cost is too great for what we get out of it. Charlotte Tilbury just got internationally recognized as being animal cruelty free. So congratulations, Charlotte Tilbury. Tarte and Too Faced. I love Tarte and Too Faced because they have been animal cruelty since inception. Too Faced even had a campaign of anti-animal cruelty. This is one of them, the dog. They have a highlighter which says, "Be cool, not cruel. Hashtag TFC cruelty free." And all the proceeds went to stopping animal cruelty in animal shelters. We should be like forefront of this. We should be making an impression on people. There's no need to animal test for the sake of a lipstick. I don't know. That's just my thought. I just don't think it's worth it. When you start to research animal testing, there's going to be a lot of companies that say they don't test on animals, but they only do required by law. There's a lot of companies that have a lot of gray area. So just be sure to really do your research. If they test on animals, even required by law, to me, that's not cruelty free because you're still testing on animals. It's just something we do to look pretty and to have fun. So at the cost of an animal being tortured its entire life, I couldn't do it anymore. I had an ethical dilemma because I bought all of these items that are tested on animals. So what do? Do I keep it because I've already bought it and just use it through, or do I just get rid of it? And I sat with that dilemma for about a week. I even asked my mom, I asked my husband. They gave me some good thoughts, but ultimately the choice came down to myself, which was every time I picked up these items to use, I just felt guilty and shameful for wearing them. And makeup shouldn't make you feel guilty or shameful. It should be something you do for fun because you want to, right? So I ultimately made the decision to get rid of all items. I just didn't want those items on my face. It made me feel guilty. And makeup shouldn't make you feel guilty. It should make you feel pretty. And it should make you feel happy. Quick little story about us as consumers. About tomatoes. Tomatoes actually went to GMO. The public hated them. They didn't buy it. And within a very short amount of time, they quickly changed to non-GMO tomatoes. We as consumers hold all of the power. These companies literally don't exist without us. If we choose not to purchase these brands anymore because of animal testing, they will listen to us and they will make a change because they don't exist without us. We're united, we're strong, and if we really want to demand a change in the beauty industry as far as animal testing, they will listen to us. Because after all, their goal is to stay in business, as all businesses. Just something I thought I would put out there. Again, I'm not trying to shame anyone. This is just something I've come to realize lately, and I don't want to be party to that. My animals have saved my life. They showed me love, and they showed me how I'm worthy of love. They test on rabbits, they test on rats, they test on dogs, they test on cats, they test on a lot of animals. And they still do test on dogs and cats. I did, however, write a list of items that I'm going to miss, because these are items that I truly, really did enjoy. Benefit, Benetint, which I already got rid of. It's their tinting for their cheek and their lip stain. Love that product because it's not super pigmented. It's really buildable. It leaves a light, nice little glow. I asked ChatGPT what alternatives there might be. They came up with Glossier Cloud Paint Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Stick. The Bad Gal Eyeliner by Benefit. So good. It really is so good. Some alternatives were Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On, NYX NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick, and Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Roll Eyeliner Pencil. Now, who doesn't like or love a MAC Painterly pot? I love those. I actually got some good recommendations. Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Memorize, or Glossier Skywash. Matte Glitter. Can we talk about matte glitter? Matte glitter is amazing. You can just dot it on and leave a little glitter everywhere. I love glitter. So a couple recommendations I had for that is Urban Decay Heavy Metal Loose Glitter, NYX Professional Face Glitter, Inglot Body Sparklers, or Lit Cosmetics Loose Glitter. Okay. And then for my Dior, YSL, and Gucci lipstick, which I love their colors and their pigments, I was told Charlotte Tilbury, Hourglass, Pat McGrath, KVD, and Fenty. And the last item was the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid, which is amazing because it goes on. This one's probably pretty dried out. It goes on. Yeah, it's really dried out. So you put it on and it leaves like this nice little line where you can like really, I like to use it when I'm using fake eyelashes. I use those to cover up the fake eyelash line if I don't want to use always eyeliner. And a couple alternatives was KVD Dazzle Stick, Pixie Liquid Fairy Lights, and Urban Decay Moon Dust Liquid. In the next couple videos, I'm going to purchase some of these items and see if they really hold up to the original formula of the items I'm letting go of. Those items truly were in my tops. Really sad about Benefit. Benefit has a special place in my heart. My mom and I purchased Benefit when I was just starting to get into makeup. All the little bags you get with gift with purchase, and their packaging was so fun. I love Benefit, and it makes me really sad that they test on animals still because I will no longer be using them. I hope this video you found illuminating and interesting. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. My next couple of videos are going to be cruelty-free fragrances, and then after that I'm going to do cruelty-free skincare as well as cruelty-free hair care. The hair care might not apply to as many of you because I am a curly hair girl. I'm going to find some good alternatives. I'd love to hear your comments on what you think of cruelty-free. With so many amazing options like Tarte, Iconic London, Huda Beauty, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Too Faced, I just don't see the need to purchase from brands that choose to torture animals. Plain and simple, they're torturing animals. So that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to shame anyone, but I think since we've been testing since 500 BC, we have enough information on what is good and not good for our body. So I'd love to see your guys' comments. Let me know, and I'll check you guys later. Bye.